Hello students, welcome back to a new video of Sunanda's tutorial. So in this video we will discuss some multiple choice questions on the topic sexual reproduction in flowering plants, which are very important for your upcoming NEET 2024 entrance examination. So let's start. The first question is flowers with both androecium, that means the male reproductive part, and gynoecium, that is the female reproductive part, are called the the flower with both androecium or male part and gynoecium, that means the female reproductive part, is called the bisexual flowers or hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite is the condition where the plant bear both male and female reproductive part. Then question number 2, the transfer of pollen from anther to stigma is called, option A pollination, option B fertilization, option C adoption, option D diffusion. So the process is called pollination, where the pollen grain from the anther or male part is transferred to the female part or female receptive part called the stigma. Then the question number 3, the fusion of male reproductive nucleus with male reproductive nucleus. So the fusion between female gamete and the male gamete is called, so the fusion of male and female gamete is called the fertilization. Then question number 4, the two nuclei at the end of pollen tube are called, the two nuclei at the end of the pollen tube is called as the tube nucleus and the generative nucleus. Then the generative nucleus divides, forming two male nuclei. So generally the pollen grains shed at 3 cell stage. One is tube nucleus and 2 male gametes. But in some species of angiosperm, the pollen grains shed at 2 cell stage, and in those plants the pollen grain consists of a tube nucleus and a generative nucleus. Later on, the generative nucleus divides to form 2 male nuclei after reaching the female flower or female part of the flower. Then question number 6, embryo sac is located inside the stigma or ovule or micropyle or style. So embryo sac is located inside the ovule. Inside the ovule, embryo sac is present. Then question number 7, one nucleus of pollen tube and secondary nucleus of ovum grows into, so one nucleus of male gamete fuse with the female gamete and form the zygote. It is the first male gamete fuse with the female gamete, that is egg, and form the zygote. Then zygote develop into the embryo, but the second male gamete fuse with the secondary nucleus and forms the endosperm. Secondary nucleus have 2 N and male nucleus have haploid, so only 1 N, and both of these fuse to form endosperm or primary endosperm nucleus with 3 N. So this endosperm is triploid in nature. Then stalk of datura flower at its base is known as, so the stalk of datura flower at its base is called, the stalk of any flower is called the pedicel. Then question number 9, the male reproductive part of a flower, the stamen, are collectively known as the androecium, and filament is a part of the stamen, and anther is also a part of the androecium or stamen, and gynoecium is the female reproductive part of a flower. So here the collection of stamens or male reproductive parts of a flower is called the androecium. So here the answer is option A, which is androecium. Then question number 10, the other name of gynoecium. The other name of gynoecium is called as the pistil. Pistil is the other name of gynoecium or female reproductive part of a flower. Then question number 11, the functional megaspore in a flowering plant develops into, generally 4 megaspores are produced, from which 3 will be degenerated and 1 will remain as functional megaspore, and that functional megaspore will be developed into the embryo sac. Then question number 12, which of the following is similar to autogamy but it requires the pollinators? See, normally when the pollination occur in the same flower, it is called autogamy, where the pollen grain will be transferred from the male reproductive part to the female reproductive part of the same flower. It is called the autogamy. But when the pollen grain will be transferred to the flower born on a different plant of that same plant, different flower of that same plant, it is called jectenogamy. But it requires the pollinator or involvement of pollinator. Though it is similar to autogamy and occur between 2 flowers born on the same plant, but it requires the involvement of pollinator. So here the answer is option A, jectenogamy. Then question number 13, what is the function of filiform apparatus? So the function of filiform apparatus is to guide the pollen grain to enter inside the embryo sac. Then question number 14, the mass of nutritive material present outside the embryo sac, it is called as the perisperm. Option D, perisperm. Then question number 15, which of the following statement is correct? So the option A is sporogenous tissue is haploid. No, sporogenous tissues are diploid in nature. The hard outer layer of pollen is called intine. No, it is exine. So it is also the incorrect statement. Option C, tapetum nourishes the developing pollen. Yes, it is the correct statement. So tapetum provides the nourishment to the developing pollen grain when it is inside the pollen sac. Then which of the following fruit is produced by parthenocarpy? By parthenocarpy, the most common fruit can be produced is the banana. Then question number 17, the process of formation of seeds without fertilization in flowering plants called the apomixis. And the option number B, which is apomixis. So here the answer is apomixis. The process of formation of seeds without the fertilization is called the apomixis. Then functional megaspore of angiosperm develop into the embryo sac. Then reward and attractants are required. So both are required in the case of entomophily or insect pollination. Why? Because insect, when we have to provide reward to insect so that they will visit to that flower again and again, and during their visit the pollination process will occur. So attractants, that means some attractive substance should be present in flower, and rewards should also present in that flower to attract those pollinating agents. So it is the case of entomophily where rewards and attractants are required. Then the last question, a dioecious flowering plant prevents. Dioecious means when the plants or the male plant and female plants are separately present, or the male and female reproductive parts are present in distinct plant. So in that case both autogamy and jectonogamy will be prevented. They can only perform the process of genogamy. So here the dioecious flowering plant prevents both autogamy as well as jectonogamy. So I hope you really enjoyed this session of doing MCQs for your upcoming NEET 2024 entrance examination. In my future videos, or I will upload other MCQs which are related to your upcoming entrance examination NEET 2024. So stay tuned and enjoy my videos like this. Please like those videos, share with other friends, and subscribe to my channel Sunanda's Tutorial. Thank you.